Hello, Hackworth. How art thou? Let me stop. I know you're probably looking at me like Eminem. If you had one moment to seize everything that you've ever wanted, would you capture it or would you let it slip away? Dum, 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 dum. His knees are weak. Let me start. Anyway, all right. So this week, I know I just sent you a reading, but that was from last week. Them videos be taking so long to upload on YouTube. It could either be my internet or it could be the fact that I'm in a little bootleg area with bootleg service. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the last reading that I did for you. I'm sorry because I'm recording this on my phone and it be doing something, something of everything. I normally try to record it on my iPad, but like last time, had too much memory, not enough storage, and then my computer be acting weird. I don't know what's up with these Apple products. I really don't. But for this week, it's talk about what's got you in your Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? What's got you in your feelings? And then what can you do to get out of your feelings, or what could you do to stop feeling the way that you've been feeling, right? So we finna get right up into it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't that what they called it? All right. And it's a little nippy. Don't be talking about my stain. You know, I'm not perfect. But all right, let's get into it. Spirit guides and ancestors. What's got, I ain't even gonna call you Hackworth. I'm gonna call you Deteria. What's got Deteria in her feelings? And I ain't talking about Drake. And I know it's late. Let me stop. All right, so, so we got discovery. We got abundance. Oh, so for this one, I'm doing a little bit something different. So for the first three cards, it'll be for, of course, what's got you in your feelings. And the next three cards I have, I won't flip them over. They'll just be regular, regular cards. So you won't be able to see those. Of course, you can't see them because the way my camera is set up. But if it had been set up the other way, you would have been able to see it. So let's go ahead. What's got Deteria in her feelings? And yeah, it's sad that your wife had to call me, but you couldn't call me. Like, damn, that's how you feel. And then you tell me some, you said, let me stop. This ain't about me. This ain't about me. Let me get out of my feelings. And then you got guilt. And I feel like you got this card before in the last reading that I gave you. But we finna see what's going on. Let me get your other three cards. See what you got going on. And yeah, I ain't sitting on the floor no more because I got me a little fuzzy chair. You know what I'm saying? I done turned up for the 99 and the 2000s. You feel me? Let me stop. I be getting so excited when I be doing these readings sometimes. And it'd be like, you could be your true and your authentic self. Because ain't nobody in here but you and this camera. And eventually whoever decides, to watch the video. So, but anyway, here we go. These last three cards. And mind you, I ain't flipping them over so I can't see them. So, boop. Alright. So, to me, okay, so the first card you got is discovery. You got abundance. And then you have guilt. So for me, for what it seems like, so you got discovery, and discovery is all about, of course, it's kind of self-explanatory, but I'm gonna go ahead because every card has a fable behind it. So for the discovery card, it's kind of like, finding yourself. You know what I mean? And with discovery, it also means, trying to be true with oneself and figure out what you want. You know what I mean? And then you also have abundance. And abundance, you kind of see old buddy right there, like he looking like, oh, whoa, it's me. I done lost all my money, right? And you got the girl over there, like she fishing for the money down the drain. And with this, is like, you got some people that, waste their money away, and then when it's gone, they cry about it. And then you got other people that are resourceful with their money, and they make smart decisions. And that's basically what the card is coming about. So I feel like for the most part, it's kind of, maybe you're having a hard time discovering what you're going to do about money. You know what I'm saying? And then with the guilt card, because you remember I told you got this card before. I've seen this card before. It's about doing what's best for you, and not basically was best or what's in the interest of somebody else. You know what I mean? So I feel like maybe if I wrap it all together, that you're having a hard time discovering what you want to do about money and how you want to make it. And I guess you kind of feel guilty about it, because it's like, you kind of want the money for yourself, and not in like a bad way, but it's like when you are making money, you know what I'm saying? Most people, they want to keep it all to themselves, and not in a sense where they don't want to share it, but it's like sometimes when you work hard for something, you don't necessarily want to give it away. You don't necessarily want to share it, especially if you're the one working for it. And sometimes it kind of makes you feel some type of way. But at the end of the day, if you're working hard for something that you want, or working hard to achieve a goal, to be financially stable, in a sense, like, you don't necessarily want to have to pay those bills. You don't necessarily want to have to give it away. And it sucks sometimes, but everybody has to make sacrifices. But at the end of the day, don't sacrifice yourself. You get what I'm saying? Don't sacrifice your happiness for something or something else, because at the end of the day, this card says abundance. So at the end of the day, you're always going to be abundant, but you have to make this, I want to say, smart decisions with your money in regards to you as well. You know what I'm saying? What I've learned is you can't give your money away to other people and think that they're going to feel or do the same thing that you do. You get what I'm saying? And feel like, okay, because I'm giving, because I'm loving, and because I care about other people and their well-being, that they're going to be the same. And it don't always work out like that. You know what I mean? And it sucks sometimes. But I'm feeling like right now you're feeling guilty about how you spend or use your money, or how you get it or don't get it. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're trying to figure out, you're trying to discover new ways to get money, and you may be feeling guilty about it, because I guess when you receive it or when you get it, it's like, I want to spend it on myself, but I know that I can't because I have responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what what I'm getting right now. But let's go ahead and uncover these other three cards, because like I said, you saw them when I put them down. I did not flip them over. So let's get it. So you got dissipating, you got release, and you got isolation. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that in order for you to get out of the way that you feel, you have to take action. Because dissipating right here, I'm going to tell you the fable behind this story, is like this bird has a vision. You know what I'm saying? For it, I'm kind of paraphrasing, but he has a vision, to make this movie, right? Him and grandma been talking about it, and they finally get the money and the funds to actually make this vision come to life. But you know what they do with the money? They take the money and they go on the trip. So now that they're forever talking about what they coulda, shoulda, woulda did, And now it's like, okay, well, y'all have the opportunity to make that vision come to life and y'all didn't do nothing with it. You get what I'm saying? So with this dissipating card, it's telling you that the vision or the life or the goal that you have for yourself, you need to start taking action on it. And then with this release card, it's telling you that you need to let go of all the blame, all the shame, all the pain, and stop telling yourself stuff that's only going to stop you and push you further away from where you want to be. And with this isolation card right here, it's telling you that you need to stop. Well, what Soulja Boy said? Drake was hiding his son from the world and the world from his son? You get what I'm saying? Basically, it's telling you that you need to stop missing out on opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And keeping yourself from the world and isolating yourself. Because when you do that, you miss out on opportunities. And sometimes opportunities only come once in a lifetime. Lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. I don't know why. You know, this is probably the moment. Let me stop. I don't know why I'm on my Eminem vibe, but that's pretty much what it's saying. Like, you need to seize your moment. What the man said, if you only have one opportunity to seize the moment, but you're going to capture it, you're going to let it slip away. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need to stop keeping yourself and hiding yourself away. You know, sometimes it's good to be in solitude, but solitary, you know, away from everything, away from everyone, where no one knows where you been, how you been, if you okay, if you good. Like, you can't do that, especially when there's so many opportunities out there for you. Like, you artistic, you can sing, you got dreams and aspirations. Of course, I haven't talked to you in a long time, but just the amount of time that I hung out with you and the times that we have been around each other, like, you got goals and aspirations, but you can't be holding yourself back and you can't be isolating yourself and wasting time talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you may not ever get that moment again. You know what I mean? And don't feel guilty, right? For doing the things that you want to do that's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you do what is meant for you, you're going to be abundant. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you're worried about a situation dealing with money. And I feel like scared money don't make money. You see old buddy over there? He is worried. He over there drinking in the cut. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Like, oh, girl looking like, look, I'm finna go get this money. I'm finna go get a bag. You get what I'm saying? And at the back right there, what that say? I don't know if you can see it. Right? It says for sale. That girl finna buy her a home. She done went and made that money. And she got her home. So, why old buddy over there crying about the over spilled milk when he could be doing the same thing to get that money? You know what I'm saying? So, you got to discover it is what you want to do. And I'm also getting about how you want to get the money. You know, discovering what it is that you want to do, maybe for work, to get paid and not feel guilty about it. So whatever it is that you want to do it. But let go of all that guilt and that pain and that shame. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point in sitting here telling yourself negative thoughts. Because at the end of the day, they say the reason why we don't do things is because we stop ourselves from doing it. Our biggest critic is ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, we sit here and we worry about what everybody else has to say about us, but what are we telling ourselves? You get what I'm saying? Everybody else can sit and talk about whatever they want to talk about and say whatever we want to say, but what really matters, the opinion that really matters, is ourselves. So what I'm seeing right here is you need to take action. You need to let go of all that pain and all that blame, all those negative thoughts that you tell yourself. All those things about, oh, well, woe is me. I'm not going to be able to do such and such and such. That's not going to happen. You ever heard of the word manifest? Manifestation, right? You can manifest anything that you want to, and manifestation is not about the positive things. What you think and what you feel is what is going to manifest, what is going to present itself, what is going to be take form into our present life. So you gotta speak positive thoughts into your life. You gotta speak positive affirmations into your life. You gotta know that you're going to be abundant no matter what. You get what I'm saying? And don't miss out on opportunities. And you know what's crazy? Because I definitely didn't intend on looking like Eminem today. I didn't. But his song, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta. And of course, with 8 Mile, when you watch the video, everybody doubted him. Everybody didn't think he was going to be nothing from, where he came from, how he's brought up, all the situation. That man faced all adversity. Come on now, white man in hip hop. Come on now. He changed the game for a lot of white rappers. And all I'm saying to you is that if he could do it, you could do it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of racial tension, a lot of, racial diversion and division within this world, but I feel like sometimes you need that difference, or you need that outsider, and not necessarily an outsider, but that person that's going to come in and give you a different perspective. And you just may be that different perspective for whatever it is that you want to do. But you can't miss out on an opportunity and isolate yourself from achieving what it is that you want to do. You got to take action and stop sitting around waiting for things to happen or talk about it. If you're going to talk about it, be about it. As simple as that. So, I really hope you enjoyed this. And, yes, I love you, girl. And I really hope that you take heed to the advice, you know what I mean? Of course, ascending and reaching, higher grounds within your spiritual journey, you gotta, healing is a process. I'm not saying that it's going to happen overnight, but you got to take the proper steps to get to where you want to be. And sometimes it may not always be easy. It may not always be the best thing, but I feel like if you do what's best for you and you do what you think is right, then the path will always open up for you, and you will always be in line with your purpose and what you're supposed to do. But you got to first take those steps to get where you need to be. All right. And release. I feel like I said, our biggest critics is ourselves. You got to release all that negative energy and really speak life into yourself. Ain't nobody else going to do it if we're not doing it for ourselves, right? But I'm off my soapbox. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week.